the ARCA Menard Series West finale. William Sawalich took the race win, but as expected, Sean Hingorani with a strong third-place finish. He clinches the ARCA Menard Series West Championship. Hingorani led 7 laps, was the only other driver to lead the race aside from Sawalich, whose 93 laps led, allowed him to make up for his misfortune in the spring race here and take the win. So Sawalich ends the 2023 ARCA season having won in all 3 divisions of National Tour, ARCA East and ARCA West. Other strong runs include a runner-up finish by Dean Thompson, who put in a valiant effort in the closing laps, but just wasn't quite able to get by Sawalich there at the end. Landon Lewis also finished 6th in his return to the West Series with CR7 Motorsports. An unfortunate deal for him that he couldn't close out the season and fight Hingorani for that championship. I would have loved to see how that battle would have shaped up. But Brandon, I want to talk about Sawalich and Hingorani here for just a second. They've both gotten some limited starts in the Truck Series this year. Who do you think is more likely to achieve long-term success in the sport when they get to the top 3 national touring divisions?
Man, Hingorani and Sawalich have been just the buzzwords on Grid Live Encore this year. Every now and then, just over and over again, we've seen the good and bad from both of these guys. I'm going to have to go with Sawalich. I think I've been hearing him too much for him not to be the next big thing, and he's proven it this year. And with some truck starts, he'll surely have some more success next year that we'll be talking about as well. I think that's the one I'd have to say is going to have more long-term success.
I know Sawalich is driving that OP18 Gibbs ARCA car, so, some people would argue, well, let's wait and see, when he gets to trucks or gets to Xfinity full-time, what he can do. But I think Gibbs has him on a plan to be able to do just that and, have a solid future in the next couple of years. And everybody that I've talked to that has been around this kid and, seen what he can do behind the wheel of a race car speaks very, very highly of him. So I have no doubt that he'll go on to do some great things to the next couple of levels as well. Whether or not he goes on to win cup races or a cup championship, I think is way too early to tell, but I think he has certainly got the potential that is required to do that. So we'll see how his career shapes up. Sean Hingorani as well. I think the talent is certainly there, but again, I can't help but think back to Mid-Ohio earlier this year. And
that's an eyesore.
His teammate, Dean Thompson. Yeah. I mean, that was certainly not a very good look. Really cost him his shot at, the ARCA East Championship was getting suspended for one race there based on the Mid-Ohio incident, and obviously the combo races at the second half of the East season and all that really took him out of that fight, but didn't affect his West season, and clearly he was able to put that behind him. And once Landon Lewis had his deal fall through, really, just had to survive the last few races to win his West Series championship. So credit where it's due, a deserving champion, no doubt. But, again, like we were talking about, during that truck segment, I think it's not just a Hingorani issue. There is certainly a culture issue with a lot of young drivers today in terms of a lack of respect. I think that's something that Hingorani's going to have to learn in the not too distant future if he wants a chance at long-term success in the sport as well. But that's not to say he can't do it. He certainly has the talent, and he proved that with the West Series championship this year. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to your East champion, Sawalich, as well.